fingers in or something. But your guys' option now, of course, hold on to the person next to you, or if you'd like to get to know somebody new, you can of course hold on to the person in front of you, or you can do like that guy and throw your arms up and pretend it's a roller coaster. I like to call this the slower coaster, which you guys will see for quite obvious reasons. Now you guys ready to go down this hill? You guys trust me in this bus enough? Yeah, that was a pretty solid yes. Usually people are like, yes? Alright, let's do it. Slower coaster. This is as fast as we're going to go down the hill. Right here. We are cooking as far as the snail's concerned. Out to our right-hand side, of course, you can see the highway down in the valley there. Kind of giving you a good idea of how much of an angle we truly are going down. Now, most roads go to about an 11% grade, between 7 and 11 on average. Of course, going down to 34, basically triple the angle you would ever find on any regular road. The way, though, we're able to do this is our beautiful transmission lockup. Nice little button I get to push, and essentially locks the wheels to the transmission and the transmission to the motor, and of course first gear. So all I have to do is just give it a slight application on the brake just to keep ourselves under 2,500 RPM, and then we just cruise all the way down the hill. So we have no free spinning actually left in the wheels, so they can't kind of turn this into a Hot Wheels track and jump ourselves onto the glacier, which would not be very good for any of us. Now off on our left hand side, as we get a little bit lower down, of course, the beautiful lateral moraine getting larger and larger. Quite amazing. And you'll notice all the cracks in it. Those are what we call glee cracks. They basically occur when that ice and snow, once deposited by the glacier, starts to melt away. So as it melts away, pulls down all that rock and debris with it, and of course the lateral moraine, very unstable to begin with, will give out underneath the weight of itself, and is of course responsible for the formation of our fourth and final kind of moraine, an ice-cored moraine, or a superglacial moraine. So essentially, once we get to the bottom of the hill here, we will all be on the Athabasca Glacier. We're on about 4 feet worth of rock with around 85 feet worth of ice beneath that. So it's very, very tricky out here, as the good side of an ice core moraine is, well, we can at least rely on the fact that this does act like an insulator. We have all this rock kind of keeping all the cool air and temperature underneath, even in direct sunlight, keeping all that ice nice and cool, unlike, of course, the ice directly in front of us. The only really dangerous thing about going across an ice core moraine, especially in basically a 30-ton bus, 25-ton bus, plus all of us inside of it, is, well, if we hit an ice cave, let's say, we would collapse that ice cave, all fall into our dooms, and probably never be seen again. But luckily, we have a beautiful road grader. He comes out here sometimes up to 4 times a day just to make sure that this section is nice and safe for us. Now the other thing that's kind of a bummer about it, as you can see, it's only about a lane and a bit wide as far as these buses are concerned. We've been trying to widen it out more and more every year, but it's really tricky, as you can see down to our right, and even in behind that, that sort of brown colored boulder. There's an ice cave there that's collapsed. Off on our left hand side, there's a really steep angle on the ice there, so we'd have to really do a lot of damage to really widen this out to the full 2-lane width. Plus another part coming up, a beautiful little path up ahead, is only so wide as well. We can't really start carving up the ice and destroying everything out here. At least